The knit cast on. In this video, you're going to learn how to cast on. Note that there are very many ways to cast on, but what we're going to show you here is called the knit cast on. You will need some yarn and a pair of knitting needles. The first step is to make a slip knot. You need to take the yarn in your left hand with holding the tail end, the short end of the yarn. Wrap the yarn that's coming from the ball, we call that the working yarn, around your two left fingers twice to make a big loop. With your right hand, draw the working yarn through that loop in the middle as so, and pull the yarn through. Drop your two left fingers and you will see you've created another loop. Grab one of your needles and put the needle through the loop as so. Now you need to tighten that loop by pulling on both ends of the yarn until it fits around the circumference of your needle. Pulling it a little tightly, not too tightly, just enough to have it there on your needle. Now you're going to switch this needle from the right hand to the left hand. And when you're casting on, make sure that this tail end, the short end, is out of the way, because you don't want to pick that one up to work with it. So now you're using the yarn from the ball, the working yarn. Pick up the empty needle with your right hand. Insert that needle from the front to the back into that first slip knot on your left needle, like so. Grab the working yarn with your right hand and wrap it around that right needle from underneath over to the top. Then with your right hand, grab that right needle and pull that loop through the stitch on the left needle as so, creating another loop. Pull that loop up a little bit and transfer it to the left needle as such. You now have 2 stitches on your needle. Let's cast on the next stitch. Insert the needle from the front to the back, wrap the working yarn around the back to the front of the right needle, pull that stitch through, pull up the loop, and slip it onto your left needle. Now you just continue doing this the entire way across the needle until you have the desired number of stitches. So I'm just going to cast on a few stitches and just to give you an idea. When you have reached the number of stitches that you needed to cast on, then you can stop. But always make sure that you count your stitches before you go ahead to make sure that you have the right amount on your needle. So here I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Let me cast on one more and make it an even 10. And there you have 10 stitches cast on.